Good morning, everybody. It is Monday, the 6th, and I am sitting happily, even though it might not seem like it, in my office waiting for the first of, I don't know how many people are going to be coming in to see Jerry about her. We have an occupational therapist coming in. We have a nurse coming in. I don't know who else is coming in during the morning time, or between now and 2. And then later on this afternoon, we have PT is coming in the morning. The afternoon is supposed to be the occupational therapist for an evaluation. One of the good things about the occupational therapist coming in is they will measure her for a new back brace because her current one is too big. She's downsized, basically. I want to laugh about that because it's just like saying downsize about a person. She's lost a good bit of weight since she got the first back brace 6 to 8 months ago, I think. I don't remember dates. Just when she was back in St. Louis after her knee operation, they fitted her for a back brace because they found that 2 spots on 2 different vertebrae. We're hoping that went bye-bye. That way, hopefully, I'm going to keep on saying it because I really hope it happens, is hopefully when we go back up there July 13th, they tell her that her leg is healed up enough for her to walk. So, we'll see. But today is going to be a very busy, getting to know new people, getting to find out about what they're going to help her with, and hopefully start getting her on, the different therapies or the different exercises or whatever for strengthening her leg and whatnot. So, yeah, today's going to be a busy one. We had kind of tentatively planned to come in here to do some reorganizing of her Harry Potter stuff, to hopefully get it out of here and then reorganize some of the camping stuff that we have. I've got maybe a box that can go to Goodwill. Basically, I'm hoping that either later on today or tomorrow we can get in here and start cleaning up stuff and reorganizing and all that fun stuff, shuffling stuff around. If it wasn't for the fact that I'm kind of semi-warm, I could probably take my hoodie off to cool down faster. I turned that fan off because it keeps on wanting to blow my hair. And my hair's got enough problems as is. My hair's got a mind of its own. Unless I go out, unless I go put some, I forgot the name of the product, but basically I call it the Greasy Kid stuff because it mats your hair down. So you can control it a little bit better. But I'm not worried about my hair because I'm not going out in public and doing anything other than doing grocery runs and picking stuff up, and that's what I did yesterday, so hopefully I don't have to do nothing like that today. But yeah. It's one of those mornings where it's like, did I sleep last night? Okay, yeah, I fell asleep around 2, got up around 8:30, so yeah, I got about 6 hours worth of sleep. That's my own fault because it's either I'm a night person, so that's when my mind starts becoming more clear, and I don't want to come in here at midnight, 1 o'clock in the morning to do a video. because just the process of doing the video, getting a video processed through iMovies, and then getting it onto YouTube, and then once it's done doing its thing with YouTube, is going on there and placing the video for public viewing. It's a lengthy process. I mean, it could take me 45 minutes to an hour or longer just to get my mind like focused on what I want to try to talk about, and hope I don't go down multiple rabbit holes, which I seem to do anyhow, because I'm trying to do this first thing in the morning. I think maybe it'd be better to start doing them at nighttime or in the evening, afternoon time, where I've had my day and can talk about my day that day, and then hopefully get the video up before midnight, which Jerry's been trying to do. She tries to do it at nighttime before going to sleep, so it's up first thing in the morning. And what happens is she falls asleep during the process of getting it onto YouTube, which I'm surprised I don't have any, not that she does it purposely, but every so often she'll be facing me with her iPad in her hand, and as she falls asleep, the iPad starts to slowly fall onto my arm and put pressure onto my arm, and I'm like, really? But it's a joke. I consider it a running joke, because of the fact that she's not doing it purposely. She's just happened to be falling asleep while she's trying to hold her iPad up while facing me. Now, I consider it a joke. I think it's funny as all get out, because of the fact that it's like, she's falling asleep, and if she doesn't pre-angle her arm so it goes between the two of us, in between the pillows, which is nowhere near my arm, and thankfully I've only been hit once in the face by that iPad, and I know she's not doing it on purpose. It's just the fact that she's falling asleep. I have to every so often push the iPad away or grab a hold of her hand and re-angle it so it's not pressing on my arm or causing me any discomfort. But it's just the way things are. My only issue with the, I don't know how to put it, sleeping arrangement, whatever. But here I am on my side of the bed, and when she rolls over to face me, especially if she's got that iPad in her hand or whatnot and falling asleep to whatever, I'm here taking up like my little bit of space, and she's not there's a complaint. It's just the way that she can sleep comfortably. Is she's taking up, a good, 3/4 of the bed. And it's one of the reasons why I went and started sleeping in the other room, because in fact, when I sleep in the guest room, I don't take my tablet or all my devices with me. I just take my phone as an alarm or a night light when I'm trying to get from the bedroom to the restroom. That guest room gets pitch black. Now, if it had just a little bit of light, I can see fine. But when that room gets pitch black, it's like you can't see nothing. You might be able to see your hand when you're doing this, but otherwise, yeah. Which is great for sleeping. The downside is, though, if I didn't bring an alarm in there with me, I wouldn't know what time of day it was unless I looked at my phone and looked at the time. But I told Jerry that I think what we need to do, not just for my comfort, for the future, if I do what I did last week, which was slept 1 or 2 days in the guest room, to basically fall asleep at a decent hour instead of staying up until almost 2 o'clock in the morning. That in fact, it gives her the chance to have her full comfort by laying all over the, laying in whatever position she wants to. And I know that's why she lives the way she does, is for her comfort. That's why I don't get mad at her for the iPad and feeling like I'm sleeping, because I know when she wakes up in the middle of the night, she's on her side of the bed and excuse me, and she realizes, hey, I need to be on my side of the bed. I need to try to keep as quiet as possible until she can fall back to sleep. Sorry, I'm listening for certain sounds because the therapist person is supposed to be here any time now. They said in between 9 and 10, so I'm listening for somebody to knock on the door or something like that, or a car door closed in front of my house. But things here are always kind of funny for me because it's either depending on how much sleep I got or depending on what's going on for the day. Depends on what I have to focus on or what I can and cannot do. In other words, because the fact that we're waiting for people to come to visit Jerry to help her to assess situations, to whatever their jobs are, I gotta stay home and deal with the people coming and going. Dang it. So yeah. And Mom's doing good. She does have her back problems every so often, but otherwise she's doing good. I'm me. I'm just hanging in there going, okay, what can I do? What can I do? Do I have the energy to do it? Do I really feel like doing it? I don't know. Today I kind of feel like I have energy, but at the same time, I'm kind of like, well, I can do certain things by myself, but there are other things I need Jerry Ann's help with. So it's kind of like, yeah. Okay. So, but all is good. I saw a bunch of comments this morning. Some of them I answered and addressed. Some of them I just kind of went, okay, thanks for the, I have a hard time saying thanks to people for certain things, and I don't know why. I don't know if it's a personality issue or what. But there was one particular comment that I almost wanted to delete it because the fact that it was like, what are you smoking and can you pass it around? Because you obviously, first off, it didn't make a lot of sense to me. Secondly, it was one of those, are you not getting the point of what I'm saying about, about the factor that certain people are using old videos from Jerry Ann or my channel to promote her own channel? It's like she doesn't have enough of her own personal content or experiences or whatnot that she wants to put out there on YouTube. And this person got all like twisted and bent and wanted to, refocus on what I'm doing. And I'm like, I'm just reacting to the factor of what's going on with this person's channel. I'm not trying to be mean or anything like that. I just personally think if you can't create your own content and you have to use old 3-year-old videos from somebody else's content, that maybe you shouldn't be on YouTube, because most YouTube creators that I've seen create their own content, make their own stuff. They don't use other people's videos to critique their life. I'm my own worst critic. I don't need somebody else trying to criticize my life. Jerry's kind of the same way. But Jerry's more positive about it and just not even worrying about it. I'm the one who's like, I'm overly curious because I like to learn things. I like to have the knowledge of new experiences. And two, I just, I get to the point where it's like my curiosity gets overloaded, and I have to take a look at what people are telling me and go, oh, yeah, how do I deal with this without getting too overly twisted? I've seen it, and I'm like, come on. How many people have tried to ask you nicely not to do that? If you're truly concerned about Jerry's welfare, instead of talking about it on your channel, get in your car, drive down here, take a look at the situation, talk to Jerry, talk to me, talk to Mom. Maybe you'll understand a whole lot better. Until then, it's like, hey, there are people out there who, like, if I really wanted to, like, if I was single and I didn't have Jerry to keep me on a positive level, I'd be like, oh, okay, you want to talk about me? Let me see what kind of skeletons I can dig out of your closet. But I realize now, after being married for 22 years and having the experience that I have, that it don't make a lick of difference what I can say or do, because the factor, everybody, I look at a lot of people like, okay, I see a part of myself in you because that's the way it used to be. Or I sit there and go, how can we spin it into a positive manner? But the thing is, everybody has their own opinions. Everybody has the right to their own opinions. Does not mean you have the right to like, try to make another person look like, what's that word that Jerry Ann taught me not too long ago? And we both looked it up. Oh, that's what Diane's doing. She's gaslighting us. She's gaslighting me. She's gaslighting Jerry Ann. Oh, that's fine. That's fine. Or not gaslighting. That's not the right term. Oh, I can't remember what the right term is, but it's her channel. She wants to do what she wants to do. It's fine, Danny. But the thing is, if you watch her channel, there's now two Sally Hensons on her channel. One of them, my mother, who does not have a picture in her little icon. She's trying to tell it as it is, how it really is. Now, the other Sally Henson, which I saw on my channel and caused them to scurry away real quickly, is they have an old picture of me as a kid with a little heart in the middle of my forehead. That's not the real Sally Henson. That's not my mother. That's somebody who wants the attention, or wants to, try to make people second guess my mom, which they've already called her Jerry Ann. Several people who talk in defense for me and Jerry have been called Jerry Ann, thinking, this person's Jerry Ann with a different name. We ain't got time for that. Jerry has a lot of time, but she's not going to be doing something like that, creating multiple accounts or whatnot. No. Now, I almost feel like going on to Dee's channel and seeing about this other Sally Henson and going, hey, if you're the real Sally Henson, my mother, you can answer these questions. And not all those questions are going to be online, because I don't talk about them. I don't talk about certain things that only my mom would know. Yeah. But, like, give me the exact location I was born. Not everybody knows the exact name. They just know the country. They don't know the city, the base, the actual area of the Philippines. Whoops, I let that one out. Who cares? The exact area within the Philippines I was born. You know. And I don't mean just the name of the city and the air base and all that. I mean, like, which island. What was the nearest big city? You know. Who was... This one nobody knows about because I don't really talk about him. Who was the man that took my father under his wing and called him his son while we were in the Philippines? So, that factor of just different places we lived. Only Mom would have certain details. You know, names of certain pets. Things that only Mom would know. So it's like, come on, people. Who was there first? My mom. Then this other person popped up and called me a certain name that nobody ever called me. No one ever said that about me. So, yeah. But anyhow, I digress. But it's getting closer to 10 and this person hasn't showed up yet. But anyhow, I'm gonna let you guys go with that little video. I almost wanted to tell you a story that I remembered last night about Yellowstone, but that can hold for a different video. So I'll bid you guys have a good day. If you like this video, you can give it a thumbs up. If you have any questions, comments about the video, go ahead and put it in the question comment box. If you're new to my channel and you want to join for whatever reason, hopefully for a good, positive reason, not just to, do something negative, go ahead and your choice is join. Once you hit the subscribe button, a little bell will pop up. Click on that bell and YouTube will let you know when I put in my next video. So next time, you guys have a good day. Bye.